Yo ho ho, you like the flame effect? Oh yeah. Anyway, sorry, back to work. Okay. So what I'm going to talk about is intermittent fasting. Okay. So with intermittent fasting, the whole idea is that you're going to get into a calorie deficit because you're going to take a meal out. But it's the benefits around that. So if you're just to calorie count and restrict your calories, you're not going to get the benefit of what fasting does. So fasting is super important for autophagy. So autophagy is what helps your body find, hunt down, and break down damaged cells. So you're looking to get rid of those damaged cells. So think of a train that's running from Toronto to Vancouver, a steam engine. So it's going to use coal the whole way. So it's going across Canada, blah, 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 blah. And then it's kind of about, 100 miles outside of Vancouver, and it starts to run out of coal. So what they do is they rip the chairs up, throw them in, fire, gets all the way to Vancouver. So what your body essentially is doing is it's going to use damaged cells to give you the energy to get to do whatever the body needs to do. Okay. Now that's if you're fasting for an extended period of time, like 16, 20, 24 hours. That's what you want to get to, because that's going to help to heal your digestive system. It's going to help just to heal the body in general. The dog's just scratching itself beside me here, if you could hear it. So autophagy is to help clear up damaged cells. Okay. Then what fasting is also going to do is going to help to balance your blood sugars, because if you go without eating for 12, 14 or 16, 18, 24 hours, your blood sugar is going to remain level because you haven't had any highs. So if you haven't had any highs, you're not going to have a lot of lows. So hangry and hungry. Hangry is when your blood sugar's off. Hungry is when you're just hungry. The trick is to make sure you're drinking enough water, and when you're fasting, that you make sure that you're getting enough protein. So that's why we started with protein, because you want to make sure that you're eating those 90, 100 grams of protein every day within your window. Okay. So even if you're only eating for 8 hours a day, you need to make sure that you're getting that protein, enough protein within that 8 hours. Okay. So don't sacrifice your protein, sacrifice your carbs and your fat essentially within your eating window. Eating window can be whatever works for you. For me, I go between 12 and 8. Even if I wake up at 5 a.m., I still don't eat till 12. And then I can eat till 8 p.m. The most important thing is to make sure that you have something planned. So if you know you're fasting today, just make sure you don't wake up at 6 o'clock and you lie there and you're like, I'm kind of hungry. I'm kind of hungry, because it just makes it torture. So make sure you're drinking enough water and that you have something planned. Coffee is fine, by the way. Just don't have it with milk. Have it with cream, MCT, any sort of fat, that's fine. If you're having it with milk, because milk is lactose, which is sugar, you don't have sugar because that's going to play with your blood sugar levels. So yeah, so pick your window. It can be 10 to 6, whatever. Whatever works for you, whatever works for your day, you'll find it. But just make sure that you've got something planned. So if you know if it's 11 a.m. and you're not eating until 12 and you're like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. Go pull a bookshelf apart. Go do something. Go train. Go and do something that's going to make that hour pass quicker, and then you can go and eat. It also is really helpful on healing the digestive system, because when we eat all the time, your digestive system is running all the time. So that's the whole idea. If your digestive system isn't running the whole time, it actually gets to repair. And essentially, it's just going to put you in a calorie deficit because you've taken a meal out. So even if I go for my 8-hour window, I can't eat that much. Like I can't eat, like if I'm fasting until 12 o'clock and I get to 12 o'clock and I'm really hungry, I'm still going to eat my breakfast that I would have eaten at 7 a.m. I can't, I'm not going to eat 3 meals for the one. I'm just going to eat it, and your body's not going to remember that you didn't have a meal, if you get what I mean. So autophagy is to help clean up damaged cells, balance your blood sugar, give your body time to recover, rest your digestive system, and into a calorie deficit. That's the bones of why I want you to try this. So try and go for 12 hours. So if you stop eating at 8 p.m., don't eat till 8 a.m. If you stop eating at 9, start eating at 9. But you're trying to extend it to about 16 hours daily if you can. Oh, Scrappy says hi.